Hi, this is Andrew Cooper. I'm here with Allison Gladfelter up here. We're live at camp on July the 27th at the beginning of Elementary 2 week. This is our third quarter 2019 quarterly update. Allison is a board member and she currently leads our programs committee. A couple of questions for Allison. You ready, Allison?
Yes, ready.
First, can you tell us about yourself and your camp history?
Yes, so camp history, I was basically born and raised here at camp. My parents grew up here at camp, but they were instrumental in getting camp what it is. I have been at camp my entire life. There's a picture that my parents have of me sitting on the steps of Girls Cabin 1 in an infant car carrier. So I've been here forever.
I want to see that picture.
That's right.
Fun.
I remember being in the kitchen with Mom, peeling potatoes and panning bacon and just doing all those things that whatever Mom would tell me to do in the kitchen. And then would work in the dining hall, in the dish room, and then I helped with crafts, and I was a counselor for years and years and years at all different weeks. I currently am one of the Bible teachers of Junior High 2 week. I also fill in as the nurse sometimes for Junior High 2 week because I am a pediatric nurse. I am also a wife, I'm a mom, I have twin girls who are actually here as campers.
You're dropping off today,
yes,
right?
Yes,
Great.
they're actually here as campers this week. As my camp history has gone on, I've kind of worked my way up, and now I'm one of the board members. I joined the board back, late last year. Late last year. And as a part of the board, I have been asked to take over as the programs director.
Great.
And that has been very exciting for me because I've always been involved with the programs, but not kind of leading the programs and seeing the behind the scenes of the programs. So some of the programs that we have here at camp, we have Camp Sunshine, which is a weekend for kids with special needs. That's in early summer. We have the ladies retreat in May. We have the men's retreat in the fall. We have the junior and senior high retreat, which is also in the fall. And then there are summer sessions.
Sure.
We are in the heart of our summer sessions, and I love to see the summer sessions. We have starting with the senior high weeks, going all the way down to elementary 1. And I think this week you said it's going to be our largest week that we have this year.
Close to 140 campers, it sounds like.
Yeah,
Yes.
And if we continue to have this large amount of campers, we might need to expand it out. And I would love to see camp have 8 summer sessions weeks versus just the 7 right now.
Sure.
And instead of having just 1 intermediate week, having 2 intermediate weeks.
That'd be terrific.
I think that would be wonderful.
Yep.
And then if we have enough need for the junior senior high retreat in the fall, maybe even having a junior high retreat and a senior high retreat.
Sure.
Having those different weekends for those age groups, in particular for those campers to come back and enjoy camp again in the fall.
Terrific. So Dave Garrett, our executive director, has been on board for close to 3
Yes.
years. As we have added staff, our staff have ironically gotten busier.
Yes.
So you're taking some of the summer sessions, programs, coordination work from Dave. So
Yes.
anything else that really impresses you about our summer sessions or other programs so far?
I love to see how well all the summer sessions directors work well together as a group to kind of bounce ideas off of each other for their weeks of camp, but also how much work that they put into getting 1 week of camp so awesome for these kids. They, as soon as camp finishes, they are thinking of what went well, what could we have done better for the next year, and they're
Sure.
also like looking at what staff can we lock in for next year, or looking for more staff for the next year. So we're always looking for volunteers. So
Yes.
if anybody is wanting to volunteer for camp, we are always looking for volunteers to work in any capacities, whether it's wiping down tables in the dining hall, or if you're good with rifles, or you want to be in the cabin as a counselor, any kind of volunteer opportunities.
Great, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So you rattled off several things already
Yes.
about what we're doing, what you want to see do in the future. But thinking 2020, 2022, 2025, what could we look forward to from a summer sessions perspective? What gets you excited?
Ooh. I am so ready for our new cabins.
Yes, yes.
As being a counselor myself for so many years, especially last week it was so hot, the new cabins would be able to allow us to have more campers climate-controlled cabins. We could use those in the off seasons as well, not just for summer sessions, but in the off seasons. Like I said before, if we can expand out the summer sessions to 8 weeks to allow campers to go more than 1 week, if with the age groups would overlap, we could have them campers go back-to-back weeks if they wanted.
And we've piloted that back-to-back program a little bit this year. Yep. Have you heard much about that so far?
I've heard kids loved it.
Good.
Because they don't, on Saturday they don't want to leave. So this way they're able to stay for 1 more week.
Sure. We get to keep them at camp, and you parents get another week of freedom or R&R from the kids.
Yes.
So it's gone very well so far. So thanks to all that have made that happen and sent their kids to back-to-back weeks.
Yes.
What else? Anything else?
Oh, what else? I don't know. I would love to see. What did I mention? I mentioned the new cabins, the extra weeks.
Yep.
Being able to see campers go back to back. If we do expand on an extra week of camp for an intermediate 2 or whatever we're going to call it, we need another director.
Yes.
So if there's anyone who is wanting to take on that role of another director, that would be awesome.
And
come
just
look forward
volunteers
to see.
in general.
Yes,
more kitchen help,
volunteers
more
in
counselors,
general.
more Bible class teachers. Great.
Yes.
Well, Allison, thank you so much for sitting down for a couple questions. So many ask about the campaign update and cabin update. As we've discussed before, phase 1 debt reduction is completed. We're on to phase 2, and reiterating on behalf of the camp board, no new debt for Camp Manatawny. We will not build anything until we have good plans, approvals all the way through, and enough to begin construction. Just last week, camp representatives from our staff met with local township officials for a very preliminary discussion about what's next. So that meeting went very well. We will continue to work with architects and engineers to talk through our infrastructure planning and our cabin design, tax ramifications, sewage ramifications, all the fun things that go with building new structures. But we continue to be thankful and excited and impressed for the people that have given money. So I'll close with an ask. We continue to need things from our camp constituents. Most importantly, we need your prayers for wisdom and success in what we do. Secondly, we continue to need campers. Please, please, please send your campers. We continue to get such good feedback from parents after campers get back. The experiences are transformational and life-changing, and we're happy to be a part of that. Thirdly, we need more volunteers, as we mentioned before. So we always need help to get things done. And finally, if you can give to a worthy mission, we need money to help complete our projects. And it's not just about camp giving or camp getting. We hope to help transform people by you giving. You are helping with kingdom work, and just by you giving, you're being transformed yourself into the likeness of God. So we're thinking and talking about that a lot more as a board as well. So thank you for watching, thank you for tuning in, and we look forward to more updates in the future.
Great.
Thanks for being here, Allison.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Have a great day, everyone.